This is not your typical final exam. In addition to classroom requirements, lieutenants testing out of the second phase of ABOLC must complete 3 tank scenarios. The first, the tank is in a defensive posture while firing at a target 1,500 meters away.
The second scenario is all machine guns. There's no main gun rounds during that scenario. The tank commander has to successfully be able to engage a set of troops with the coaxial machine gun on the Abrams, and then halt the vehicle so he can fire the unstabilized 50 caliber machine gun.
To complete the third scenario, the tank must fire from the offensive posture while on station. The students are graded based off their firing commands, and they gain points by hitting the target. While other parts of ABOLC require learning on a more individual basis, the live fire in Phase 2 requires students to work together on the battlefield, and their scores reflect their teamwork.
The entire crew is also then being graded as a crew, so it's 2 lieutenants working together as a team. If one lieutenant does really well but lets his battle buddy fall behind, then he's going to suffer because they're graded together, so their score is an average of their 2 scores.
As buddy teams are graded on their ability to use proper firing commands, cadre keep a watchful digital eye. Camera systems are in place throughout the facility, inside and outside of the tanks, to allow the instructors to see and hear the soldiers' performance.
When you're in the moment, it's kind of muscle memory now, and you just go through all the correct steps. But then afterwards you think, oh, did I say ceasefire? Did I say the right thing? But that video feedback helps to really add the value to this training, and I hope to be able to take that home.
Another part of the exam tests officers on machine guns. They have 14 minutes to clear, disassemble, assemble, perform a function check, load, and execute immediate action on the M240 and the M2 heavy barrel machine gun.
The M2 heavy barrel is the tank commander's actual personal weapon system on the tank. He's the one who's going to be using that weapon system, loading that weapon system, so it's critical for them to know exactly how to use that weapon system. Knowing the M240 and how the M240 functions assists that tank commander when he does go to a unit. They're going to know how to troubleshoot and assist their crew with that weapon system.
Part of Phase 2 requires students to spend time in a classroom setting. They have 10 seconds to properly identify vehicles by name from a slide. Students are also tested on ammo identification.
They have to see the case bases of the 120 millimeter main gun rounds and be able to properly identify a round by seeing the case base or by seeing the actual round itself.
Once these students successfully complete the second phase, they move on to the third phase of ABOLC, the tactics phase. Katie Cook, Fort Benning TV.